What's up, guys? Pastor Rob here, back with another reaction video. As usual, I have my son Gage.
What's up?
And as usual, we're going to be reacting to a song requested by you guys in the comment section of our videos. Now keep in mind, this is not an endorsement of the song, the artist, or the genre as a whole, but an attempt to create discussion and encourage discernment while listening to music. To learn more about us, visit PastorRobReacts.com, as well as visit our sponsor, Fallen by Nature Christian Streetwear at FallenByNature.com. Get you a nice shirt like this, and well, not like that. That's the before. This is the after. Go there to get a shirt and help support the channel. And if you like what we do, also consider supporting us via Patreon and several other ways to support us down in the description of this video. Today's song is a song by a band that we've reacted to several times on the channel.
Megadeth?
No, no. Well, could be, sort of. They're kind of like Megadeth. That's blasphemy.
I feel like there's a Megadeth fan out there who is like lighting his pitchfork.
Gonna come after me for that one?
Yeah.
This is Metallica. We're going to be reacting to a song by Metallica. Who
we need to do more Megadeth, though.
Have we? We've done one,
We
right?
did one. And that's like the only song by them I've even heard. I've never
it was a good
really
song,
gotten
too.
into Megadeth.
Can't remember the name, but it was good. I remember listening to it a couple times after we did the reaction.
Yeah, it was cool.
Anyway, Metallica, we've done
God That Failed, Leper Messiah, One. I think that's it.
And that's it. And one of those songs was from this album, because I recognize the album cover.
Yep, Leper Messiah.
Leper Messiah, so that's great. This song is the song Master of Puppets, which is also the title of the album. This was released in 1986.
Yep.
So I'd have been 6 or 7 years oldish.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You were not even a thought.
Yeah.
Of course, most of us are familiar with Metallica's discography. Most of us have heard their songs in passing.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly 100% sure on this song until we hit play, but it'll be interesting to hear it and actually dive into the lyrics as well, which is always a pleasure, because like when we did one, never really dived into the lyrics of that until we did that reaction. So
yeah,
let's see what it's like. You ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I love the vintage vibe.
Yeah.
I like the echo.
Yeah.
It's like a reverby echoey thing. Is that the end? No.
No, it's just getting started.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is the best part.
It's like panning too at the same time. Man, it's a total different vibe from the rest of the song.
Yeah.
It's when you pull the lighter out at the concert, right?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man. Do you play this?
I've never tried learning it.
Huh. Wonder how this plays into the whole song.
I think it transitions. Well, I'll just let you hear it.
Okay. I don't know why. I feel like I'm back in like the 80s or 90s. I mean, obviously, because it's from the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I wonder what's going on there from a musical perspective. Because I think they might be in a major key now.
Yeah, so they went from like a minor to a major, you're saying?
Something like that.
I like those drums too, they're big.
Yeah.
Nice. Got a little goosebumps there. It went from chill to like intense. Getting it.
Yeah.
You gotta learn this.
I know.
Cool. Man, it's like
I never realized how good this part is.
back to the riff.
Yeah.
Oh, tight. Wow, that's a heavy line. The echo, I love that. Yeah. Perfectly timed. That's cool. That thing in the background?
Yeah.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
Classic throwback sound. I loved it. I love the sound. So, musical thoughts first, and then I'll get to my thoughts.
It was a lot better than I remember, especially the stuff like after the soft sort of bridge section and the guitar solo.
Is that because you've just gotten more musically educated that now you can appreciate it more?
I've never really even heard it, to be honest.
Okay, you just didn't
because usually I would listen to it like in the car with my friends or whatever, listen until like the second chorus and then move on. And I don't know, I never really listened to this song or even album that intently. I was into Justice quite a bit, and then I kind of phased out of Metallica. So it was cool to revisit this song and like actually give it an attentive listen.
Yeah, so that's one of the great things about this channel is we're attentively listening. It's so different. Actively listening to a song is so different than sort of the normal passive listen. You know, you just kind of listen, enjoy the whole thing as a whole. But when we sit down, even songs we've heard in the past, songs that we've liked or disliked, and we're hearing it in different light.
Yeah.
So yeah, I recognize the like first portion of it, but once it got into the bridge and the softer stuff, I
can't even remember the last time I heard any of that. It sounded quite new to me.
So it's interesting, like based off the cover art, I'm the guy that thought that Puppet Master had something to do with religion.
Because the crosses?
Well, yeah, he's got the hands like this and the strings attached to the cross, and you know, like God's the puppet master or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I would have interpreted it all these years, you know.
Judging a book by the cover?
Yeah, and the cover kind of gives you that impression. I imagine that's not accidental, especially, you know, the shocking crosses. I mean, really, what does it have to do other than it could be the puppet master causes death? In this case, the puppet master is a drug addiction.
True. I've also thought, I've not really thought about it, but almost subconsciously thought it had something to do with kind of war or military because it's a bunch of graves. And the one on the center in the front has a dog tag like, hanging on it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's a good catch.
And I think in the album, the song Disposable Heroes, if that's even on the album, if I'm even thinking of the right song.
Speaking of pitchforks, they're coming after you.
I think it's about war and disposable heroes, basically just sending out these guys out there. They're heroes, but for what? They're disposable.
Yeah. And you know what? That theme could be lending into this a little bit because veterans struggle with addiction sometimes when they, you know, come back to the homeland. That seems to be something that happens
Metallica
to them.
has quite a few good war songs, to be honest.
Yeah. I've seen some of their more modern ones. I remember a really good video.
Yeah.
So
there's the one Fade to Black one where it's like a fan made thing where they put it behind like some war footage from like a movie or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, check that one out too. So when I think about the lyrics, now obviously at first glance, it seemed like it was going to be about religion based on the cover, based on the stereotypes of metal from that era and what we were being told from the media and what religion. It's devil's music.
Devil's music. I can't do the silly voice no more.
You're getting old, bro. You're getting old. I certainly can't. But yeah, so our first thought is this is devil stuff. And really, if you're at least bit musical, there's no way you couldn't listen to Metallica and go, they're very talented.
Yeah. Now, it's crazy, especially for how consistent they were, especially back then. Like just
pioneering.
Album after album, song after song, groundbreaking consistency, innovation. It's crazy.
All that stuff. And at the time, parents are throwing it out the window because they think it's some sort of anti-religious thing. Not to say they may have some of that stuff in their discography. I don't know. But the song is obviously about drug addiction. I'm your source of self-destruction, veins that pump fear, sucking darkest clear, leading to your death's construction. So the drugs are the thing that's destroying them and leading them to death, right? And this is such a drug reference. Taste me, you will see. More is all you need. That's a very common method of drug dealers is to say, hey, here's a sample of the product, right? Yeah. Try this. Taste and you'll see. And then they end up coming back. They come crawling back, which the next line says, come crawling back crawling faster. Obey your master. Now, master is somebody that has control over somebody, right? And again, the idea of the cover looked like it was God has control over people, but really it's the drugs that are the master to the drug abuser.
Yeah.
I'm pulling your strings, twisting your mind, smashing your dreams. I like that because it's the drug speaking in first person, like blinded by me, you can't see a thing. Just call my name because I'll hear your scream, master, master.
Yeah. I was quite interested in the second verse, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because
Where's that one start?
I don't know, it's on there somewhere.
Here?
But no, right here.
Oh.
I've always heard the first half of the song pretty much, and by the time we get to verse 2, I'm kind of like...
Out of it.
Yeah. But there were some lines in there that I'm like, I never even realized he was saying that. Like, chop your breakfast on a mirror.
Yep.
What does that
Circled
mean?
that one. What's that mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Oh, wow. See, I love my son. This is a good thing that you don't know what that
Is
means.
it like crushing?
It's cocaine. You line it up.
But on a mirror.
Yeah, but on a mirror.
On a mirror.
On a mirror, yeah. Yeah.
Like how?
You lay the mirror sideways and you take a blade or something, chop it up, make your lines, and don't ask me how I know.
I thought people did that on counters, not mirrors.
Oh,
it was just a confusing
mirrors
way.
Mirrors is a common way to do it.
Like a shaving mirror?
Yeah, like a shaving mirror. Some people had little trays that were mirrored, and
Yeah.
I'm going back and diving back into my past here. I'm having a really funny memory, but I can't share that on here. Yeah, so one of the things I want to touch on too, hell is worth all that natural habitat, just a rhyme without reason, never-ending maze, drift on numbered days. Now your life is out of season.
That was another part I was like, I didn't even know he said that.
So yeah, hell is worth all that. So it's the master saying to the abuser, hey, it's worth it to go to hell for doing drugs. Now I wouldn't say that that's an absolute truth there. Doing drugs doesn't mean it's an automatic ticket to hell or something. But that's the common thought, is that you're doing, you're sinning, and that leads to hell.
Yeah.
Which is true to some degree. But if you're a believer struggling with drug abuse, that's a different thing. You're trusting in Jesus for forgiveness of your sins, not relying on your good works or your bad works. I will occupy. I will help you die. I will run through you. Now I rule you too.
That part was cool.
Yeah. So great song, and it's a great description of what drugs do to a person. Very insightful, very helpful. When I think about some biblical parallels, I think about 2 Peter 2:19, where it says, whatever overcomes a person, to that he is enslaved. In the context of the verse, he's talking about false teachers and some other things are going on there, but the people that are presenting sort of what's called antinomianism, lawlessness. Anyway, that's not the point. But the point is, whatever overcomes a person, to that he is enslaved. And when drugs overcome somebody, to that they become enslaved. So also I'm thinking about no one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. That verse is about money, but same principle applies. The thing that masters you will keep you away from God. You will be devoted to it. You can't serve God and your drug master, right? So that's a good parallel. But it's interesting because this song is in the Bible to some degree, right? Now I'll show you. It came to my mind. Proverbs 23:29-35. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaining? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those who tarry long over wine. Now we'll replace wine with anything that would inebriate you, right? Those who go to try mixed wine or varieties of drugs, we'll insert that there. Do not look at wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup and goes down smoothly. You can apply that to lean if you want to. In the end, it bites.
Red with purple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Don't look at the cup when it's purple. In the end, it bites like a serpent and stings like an adder. Your eyes will see strange things, and your heart will utter perverse things. You will be like one who lies down in the midst of the sea, like one who lies on the top of a mast. They struck me, you will say, but I was not hurt. They beat me, but I did not feel it. When shall I awake? I must have another drink. So this is a description of the perils of drunkenness, but very similar to what Master of Puppets is saying here, what Metallica is saying in this song, that you will ultimately need more and more. And you will think you will have these times where you'll be struck and you won't feel anything, and you will lie down and not even know where you're at.
Yeah.
But yet it bites like a serpent in the end. And that's what this song. I mean, really, that's such an interesting parallel that there's the same basic description of the perils of drug abuse and drunkenness kind of parallel each other from the Bible. I don't think that was their inspiration. I just think that's interesting that in the Proverbs is a book of wisdom. And interestingly, Metallica's sharing some wisdom. They're sharing some wisdom. They're sharing what's going to happen to you if you become addicted to drugs. So, I don't know, pretty insightful. And again, parents at the time were probably like, yeah, it's Satan music, and here they are saying, hey, drugs will destroy you.
Yeah.
They'll become your master. You will be enslaved to them. You will be overcome by them, and they will bite you like a serpent, just like the Bible says. Or they will cut you. What other words did he use? Killing you, source of destruction, twist your mind and smash your dreams. You'll be blinded. This is the drug speaking. Blinded, or the master. Blinded by me, you can't see a thing.
Yeah.
And he says, call me. I'll hear you scream like you're blind, but I'll come to you. I'll find you. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the song. Very, very interesting. Very happy to just, I don't know, it's very neat for me to do this with you and dive a little bit deeper in these songs and really challenge our minds to think through what's being said. That's the purpose of the whole channel.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, and obviously sharing the hope that's in Christ, as well as biblical truth that leads people to Christ. So if you like what we do, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as well as supporting us on patreon.com. We have several other ways to support us down in the description of the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section or find us on social media. We're on most of the platforms. You can send me a message there. Till the next video, may the light of the Lord continue to shine on you. Peace.
Peace.